Hello everyone and welcome to a special preview of the Cycle 5 Cup of the Éire BB. Now that the play-ins are fully resolved, we know the last 16 players in the Éire BB Cup. We obviously have the 8 winners from the play-ins, and we have the top 4 Division 1, the top 3 Division 3, and the top 1 from Division 3. And as you can see here, the round of 16 will see Will Walsh face Hancock, Wolf Can face the Wanderer, Antonis versus Kalon G, PK83 versus MC Cruel, or Cruel. And on the other side, we have Dwyer versus Golden Gate, Jeddy Bear versus Riot Killer, Sedges versus Ulysses Valorbrand, and Angus versus Benbow Baggins. And the green, obviously, for those who watched the play-ins, signifies that they were in the play-ins, and the kind of goldish yellow signifies that they came in through league placement or division placements. So let's have a quick look at the teams. So first up, we have Will Walsh and his beautiful orc team. Will Walsh is very good at rolling dice, and just look at those levels. Mr. Throw is pretty nice. This strength 5 black orc immediately jumps out. Some really nice spattering of guard around the place. No full pommer, but it's pretty strong. 3 rerolls and 100k to drop off as well, so bringing it down to 1810. Really nice. And Will Walsh, of course, is up against Hancock, who overcame Human in the play-ins. He's 30k over as well, so he's on 1890. And just look at these wolves. Oh, they're so good, aren't they? Two full claw pommers, one of them also with dodge and jump up. Lovely fleshies, lovely whites. But yeah, I mean, look, Necro 14 players, of course, as well. Necro, of course, can be banged out, but they can easily do the banging, and especially with a 30 player and 2 claw pommers. So anything to, I don't know if there's any real favorites in this matchup. And then we have Wolf Can, who you'll probably just finish watching the game, as this will go up on the same day. And yeah, so we have a lot of bloating things here. You know, the 5 rerolls, the fan factor, the coach assistants. So it's a pretty stacked team. But look at that, like the 3 edge 4s, the 2 natties, a lot of guard, and a lot of guard and a blodge and a dodge Saurus. And they're facing the Wanderers. So Wolf can obviously beat Randy Calrissian's orcs in the play-ins. And yeah, Wolf can has to face the Wanderer, who has 3 rerolls, not as much bloat. And I thought the Wanderer had a bit more edge up and stat ups in this team. But maybe not. Look at these 2 witch elves. These are, like, obviously the blitzers. I suppose the Wanderer had all the guard, right? Yeah, the Wanderer had all the guard. Noddy had all the edge. Yeah, four guard dark elves is pretty nice. 3 of them blodgers as well, and 2 of them blodge steppers. And then 2 more blodge steppers down here. 1 with mighty blow. They both have tackle and a wrestle. But the issue is here, like, the dark elves are looking at like 300-400 TV inducements, right? And then next up we have Antonis versus Kalon G, as we'll have seen. So Antonis has a lovely high elf team. A lovely high elf team, as you'll see here. Look at this. Strength 5, Edge 4, Leap, Lodge Blitzer. It's incredible. And then the other one, of course, is like the perfect yin and yang, right? has dodge, mighty blow, tackle, and edge up. So one's edge 5, the other one's strength 5. And then we also have a strength 4 thrower, just because, and an accurate thrower as well. We have 3 Rogers and a blodger, 3 rerolls. It's a really nice high elf team, isn't it? This is very reminiscent of Jimmy Fantastic's famous high elf blitzer, or was it a high elf catcher he had? But either way, it's very reminiscent. And he's first, you know, he has to get through Kalon's dirty chorfs. Also with 3 rerolls, 20k over, so 60. So Kalon might get a wizard. Definitely looking at about 200k of a difference. Hasn't taken these stats yet. I'm pretty sure this Hobgoblin rolled edge up, and he's debating whether to take block or to take edge. And I can't remember what this guy rolled. I think he just rolled normals, so it's probably just break tackle. But like, look at the actual chorfs though. Like, could you tell Kalon's a fan of guard? I don't know if you could, based on this team. And yeah, like, look, it definitely has the killing power to dismantle some elves. It'll just depend on whether Kalon can remove enough elves to make a difference, right? And then we have some more Chaos Dwarves. In fact, this one is a Chaos Dwarf mirror, right? PK83 versus Cruel. So here we go. 40k of a difference, so it'll be pretty much just a straight bang matchup, right? PK83, as we saw, overcame Spork Bearer's Dwarves. And we have this lovely edge up Mighty Blow Bull. I think the Mighty Blow just came the last game. I don't think it had it versus the Dwarves. We have 2 Claw Pommers, one of them with the Dauntless and Guard as well. We have some beautiful just Guard everywhere else, a couple of Mighty Blow, a Stand Firm. And then we have a Movement Up, and a Wrestle Tackle, and a Kick DP. It's pretty nice. But we're familiar with that team, having just watched it. And then they're up against Cruel's, the Dirty Danes. And Cruel has a pretty similar team, but definitely a lot lighter on the guard, aren't we? We do have 3 claw mighties. One of them is Pom. 2 lovely block break tackle bulls, 1 with guard. 3 rookie chorfs is a bit of a shame for this matchup. Considering PK83 has guard in a lot of places. And then we have a strength up block Hobgoblin and a block dodge sure hands and a DP. Both teams have 14 players. There'll be 40k inducements for Cruel unless we fire something. I don't think we do, right? It's pretty good. On the base of it, it looks like PK83 might have the guard enough to make the difference just to get the banging. And then that brings us on to the other side of the bracket with Golden Gate versus The Wire. Golden Gate, who had a fantastic couple of seasons up in the lofty heights of Division 1 with this Necro team. We're 30k over, so we're on 1640. We have 1 Claw Mighty, but he's movement 9. Like, movement 9, Blodge, Sidestep, Mighty Blow is a pretty nice werewolf, isn't he? We have 15 men on this necromantic team. We have a rookie flesh golem, we have a block guard flesh golem, and a guard white. It's pretty, like, we've kept the... I've just realized there's no ghouls on this team, is there? There's no ghouls on this team. Man, that's I wonder if we cycle like some of these zombies, like drop down to like 11 and then hire the 2 ghouls or something. Seems maybe a plan. I don't know, man. It's wild seeing however many, like 30 odd game. Oh, I guess it's not 30. Oh, it is pretty much 30 odd, yeah. Necro team without any ghouls. And they're up against the Wire, who we saw overcoming Irish Mad Cat in the Orc Mirror. So, where is the Wire? Here we go. So, what are the team difference? They're about the same, to be honest. About the same. And yeah, so here we have. I mean, it's an orc team, isn't it? No point in beating about the bush. Like, it's an orc team. We have a bunch of block. We have a bunch of guard. Splattering of mighty blow. Strength 4, sure hands, dodge is amazing to get rid of not having to rely on Mr. Troll. And we have a block guard troll. It's a nice orc team. Be really interesting to see what Golden Gate comes up with before the game. Whether they change anything or if they're just happy running a ghoulless necro build. That'll be really interesting. And then next up we have Jetty Bear versus Riot Killer. Jetty Bear, of course, is running the Norse, and we saw them beating Nagra Vision's Pro Elves. So two reroll Norse. Look at this though. 2 mighty blow piling on tackle Juggernaut, and then Dauntless and Pro Berserkers. is insane. We have a block mighty blow guard Yeti. We have 2 block guard Ulfs, and then 1 has mighty blow and stand firm. We have this lovely runner who's movement up, dodge, sure hands, sidestep, kick off return, and then we just have a bunch of linos. 1 with guard and 1 with DP. It's pretty nice. 1800 TV is a lot, right? It's like, looking at this team, it doesn't look like 1800 TV, but then like you look at these and they're like they're like you know, you have 3 or 4 players on level 5 and level 6 and stuff, and it's insane. Like, they're very much built high as opposed to wide, these Norse team, but it's lovely. And Jetty knows his Norse, and Jetty has given out a fair few Norsings over the 3 seasons. And Jetty is up against Riot Killer. And Riot Killer, I don't know what Riot Killer has. Oh, it's more Chorfs. Fantastic. Just just what this playoff, or just what these round of 16 needed, right, was more Chorfs. There surely wasn't enough of them. And we're 40k over as well, so we're at 1660. We're at 1660, so that gives 140k to the Chorfs in inducements. And we've got 2 block break tackle bulls, 1 with mighty blow. We have a pommer. We have a mighty blow guard, and a claw pommer. That's not a claw pommer. Fuck. Man, I'm really stumbling over my words here. Mighty blow claw, and then just a normal claw and 2 guards. Nice strength up hobgoblin as well, with block, sure hands, 2 DPs and a wrestler. It's pretty good though, isn't it? You know, it's man, it's really hard to pick which one of the Chaos Dwarves are my favorites, right? I think PK83 slightly wins, because he has 2 claw pommers, but you know, Krul's 3 claw mighties are pretty nice. You know, Riot Killer only having the 1 claw mighty is a bit of a shame, but we do have 1 mighty blow piling on guy, so it'll be interesting. And yeah, I don't know, like, obviously Chorfs versus Norse. Obviously the Chorfs are probably favored to win that, but you know, Jimmy Fantastic famously lost a CCL final to Norse with his Chorfs, so who's to say? Anything can happen. And then we have Sedgers versus Ulysses Valorbrant, or Steve Motti. So Sedgers is on his lizards. are on their lizards. And we have a Crocs with stand firm guard. We have six block Saurus, one and two of them with guard mighty blow, one of them with just guard, one of them mighty blow tackle, one of them with break tackle, and one of them has block mighty blow tackle piling on and juggernaut. What a player, what a killer this guy is. And we just have 12 men's. We have one movement up, we have a movement up, edge up. Which one is that again? Like sprint or sure feet? I'm pretty sure it's like sure feet, isn't it? Yeah, sure feet. It's pretty nice. And then the diving tackle sidestep and sidestep wrestle. This is a challenging team for any team to face. But Steve Motti got through the Chaos Challenge, and so we'll see whether they can get through the Lizard Challenge. Here we go. 1830. We have a lot of block because, you know, we're orcs. We have a tackle pommer, which is really nice and should hopefully get some use against the lizards and the skinks for sure. We have some guard to keep us in the game, but the lizards almost outguard us. A block guard troll is really nice. Another tackle is pretty cool. Two edge up guys is really nice, and obviously the sure hands is pretty cool. Gotta be careful of that, you know, the wrestler coming in at some point and just trying to go for the ball. It'll be a fun game. Can't wait to watch that one. And then finally, in our preview matchups, we have Angus versus Benbow Baggins. Angus, of course, running the Necromantic and managed to get through Drac Black Claws orcs. And look at this. It's 1670 this team with 12 men's, and we have one claw mighty wolf with a level to take. I'd imagine it's probably going to be a sidestep or maybe a tackle or something. Up against Chorfs, who knows what we would take. Yeah, and then we have nice block fleshies, one with guard. We have a white. I'll just remember actually. I won't bother saying. I won't bother saying. Sure, if you know, you know. Yeah, and then we have this lovely, almost like a vampire ghoul here, right? It's pretty cool. Yeah, so just a slight spoiler. I will say it. A slight spoiler. The game between Angus and Benbow has been played at the time I'm recording this, and Angus had a lovely strength 4 white. I can't remember what else he had, but he had a lovely strength 4 white who sadly perished during that game. But of course the game hasn't happened yet. I'm just looking at this, you know, with a future prophecy and all that. So that explains why there's a gap here and why we only have one white. And I also don't think this werewolf probably leveled up in the game as well. Yeah, it's a pretty nice team. We saw it pretty recently. So let's have a quick look at Benbow Baggins and we'll wrap up this video. Benbow Baggins, of course, is running more Chorfs. maybe his Chorf team will be really nice. I can't remember what he has, and I can just definitively say this is the nicest Chorf team. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. We have a strength 5 block dodge break tackle bull. We have a block break tackle guard bull. We have a strength 4 pommer, claw pommer. We have yeah, like a bunch of guard mighty blow stand firms. 2 of them. We have a guard claw, 2 claws, and then 2 edge up hobgoblins. 1 with block and dodge, and 1 with wrestle and DP. So that's pretty damn cool, isn't it? That is pretty damn cool. So just having a quick look again. yeah, it's insane. Thankfully, there's no mirror matches this time around, right? You know, we have orcs versus necro, lizards versus dark elves, high elves versus chorfs. Oh no, we do have a mirror match, of course. Chorfs versus chorfs and Peak 83 versus MC Cruel. Necro versus orcs, Golden Gate and the Wire. Norse versus chorfs in Jedi versus Right Killer. Lizards versus orcs in Sedgers versus Steve Moddy or Ulysses Valorbrand, and Necro versus chorfs in Benbow Baggins versus Angus. So yeah, a fantastic preview into the round of 16 cup proper of the Éire BB. What a time to be alive. Nice way to wrap up Blood Bowl 2 for the Éire League. Yeah, and that'll do it for this video. Enough waffling on. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget, like, don't. Fuck, I was gonna take the piss out of Jimmy and I messed it up. Sure, look, thanks.